start clapping right now? Start clapping right now. Start clapping right now. Give it up for Lenny Spade.
Thank you. It's a weird world we're living in these days, right? It's a micro world. We have people microdosing, right? We have people consuming micro content. And the world is flooded with micro penises. All right, ladies? You know, it's weird. All penises want to be macro. And I think all pussies want to be micro. So it's really weird, you know, living in this micro penis world with a macro penis. It's also weird, big shark, being bald. Anyone else bald? Brethren? My fellow baldies, baldos. I don't think we've agreed on a term yet. But yeah, it's being weird. It's weird being bald because, you know, people used to compliment you when you had hair. Does anyone have great hair here? Proud of your hair? Yeah? When's the last time someone complimented you on your haircut? You know, said, looks good, noticed?
Last week.
Last week? Yeah, okay. It happens though, right? My bald brethren, when is the last time someone complimented you and noticed that you got your haircut? Zach. Doesn't happen. Instead, they actually notice when you don't get your haircut. They're like, when's the last time you cut your hair? I don't know, why? You really should. It's not a compliment anymore, right? It switches. So despite being bald, I am happily married to a beautiful woman. Thank you. Appreciate it. She's actually my high school girlfriend. She's my one and only, my high school sweetheart. Thank you. I am not her one and only. Come to think of it. It's weird being someone's one and only, right? You know, because she's seen me since I lost my virginity, all the way up until the incredible sexual beast I am today. It's more of a fact than a joke, but all right. So my wife's an accountant. She likes to make charts, you know, and tables, and show them to me at my quarterly performance review. Someone else might have an accountant as a spouse in here. It's okay. My YOY, ROI, through the roof. She's very lucky. We also have 2 beautiful daughters. Thank you. Appreciate it. Really family-oriented crowd here, it feels like we have. So it's weird when you raise children because sometimes you have to lie to them, and I don't like to lie to my kids, but you can't be perfectly honest with them when it comes to certain things, like death. You know, Daddy, where's your grandpa? You can't say something like, oh, he died, and I'm gonna die, and Mommy's gonna die, and you're gonna die. Everyone you know is gonna die, and it could be today. We don't know when. It's coming. That I promise you. What? So you probably shouldn't talk to children like that. You have to lie to them about other things, like sex. Can't be like, with your wife, oh yeah, that's a good girl. Mommy, Daddy, what are you doing? You can't tell them, oh, well, Daddy's pee-pee got hard and Mommy's pee-pee is bleeding. What? It's perfectly normal. It will happen to you too soon enough. But anyway, like I was saying, Daddy's macro penis got hard, and you know, Mommy's a great wife, so, and you know, she's like a world-class knob gobbler. So she just went to work on Daddy, and you know how Daddy likes his balls licked and his pole polished, right? I guess. So you probably shouldn't talk to kids like that either. So you lie a little bit. You say something more along the lines of, oh, Mommy and Daddy were exercising. Doctors recommend it. You know, they say it's good for you and for the relationship. But last time you were exercising, Mommy was on top. And the time before that, you were behind Mommy. Why? Oh, well, you know, doctors also recommend doing different positions. They think that makes the exercise more beneficial. Oh, and also, you shouldn't be doing these exercises. These are adult exercises that you should probably wait until you're at least 15 before you start doing it. Okay, sweetie? All right. And then finally, you have to lie about drugs sometimes. You can't just be like, Mommy, Daddy, what are you doing? Oh, this is cocaine, or blow, or Snow White. Not that Snow White, but yeah, the same thing. Anyway, it's technically illegal, but, Mommy, legal. Mommy and I like to do it once or twice a year, for fun. But hey, you gotta be careful, because if you do too much of it, you could die. Remember how I told you that you could die, like today? If you do too much cocaine, you could die. But I highly recommend it because it makes adult exercising so much better. Highly recommend it. Okay. And so, with kids, it's also hard because they can whine. Anyone who has kids, you have parents in the audience? Some? All kids whine. It's like they're born gold medalists at it. And so, my daughter would whine a lot, about eating. She'd say things like, I want ice cream. Okay, you can have ice cream, but only after you finish your dinner. I don't want to eat my dinner. It's yucky. Ugh. Okay, just eat a little bit of your dinner, and then you can have dessert after your ice cream. But most parents will just cave, right, and say, all right, fine, you can have ice cream. But could you imagine if we as adults treated other people like that the same way like kids do? I can't just go to my wife and say, I want a blowjob. Okay. You can have a blowjob after you eat this pussy. I don't want to eat that pussy. Eat just a little bit of this pussy and you can have a blowjob. Okay, fine, here's your blowjob. What if we did that in the workplace, right? I want a raise. You don't even work here. But I like your attitude. You're hired. Work here for a while and then you can get a raise. I don't want to work here. Ugh. Just work here for a little bit and then we can get you a raise. All right, well, how about this? How do you feel about blowjobs? Adult exercise? I love that. Thank you very much. My name's been Lane.